Today, the 14th of July, 2025. A rainy day to start off a Monday. So it's not a beautiful Monday at all in Abaco. But example of, for decades, we show the decline of our country and the way they operate our national flag carrier. If I had the opportunity, I would fire from the top to the bottom. When that flight is going to Haiti, she's on time. When that flight is going to Cuba, the pilots are all excited. Everybody's on time. When Bahamas Air goes to Turks and Caicos, Providencia Island, she's on schedule. But whenever she's going to the Family Islands, especially Abaco, they're always late. Yesterday, Bahamas Air was a record 4 to 5 hours late. They brought in the jet. Flight that should have come in 10 o'clock came in 2 o'clock. A flight that should have been going back to Nassau 2 o'clock never left at 7 o'clock. All airlines just about were flying jet service for over a decade into Abaco. Bahamas Air Palm Beach flight is a well sought after route, and those routes that we're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to manage Bahamas Air cannot put on jet service between Abaco and West Palm Beach because they're just a bunch of idiots. They get their job through their political persuasion, not because they have more than a bird brain. They are so unprofessional that Bahamas Air management cannot figure. And they brought managers from Nassau to figure why the bags take 1 hour from the tarmac into the customers that are tired, waiting up and looking around what's happening with our baggage. 10 years. Those idiots and asses that run Bahamas Air in Nassau, they are clueless. In order to fix Bahamas Air, fire the top. Fire the managers because they don't know what the hell they're doing and they don't know how to manage. How come? Nassau Palm Beach route is always filled and you prefer to bring the flight in from Haiti. Jet service from Haiti. Weekly. And we can't get no jet service with Bahamians. Only when them old ATR broke down we could get jet service. But the Haitians coming and flying in like a gun. That is a result of bad prime minister. It starts from the top. That's what Brave Davis want. And if the prime minister okays it, nobody on the bottom there speaks about it. But Bahamas Air is a badly run airline that they got to be 5 hours late. They're putting on routes. How could you put on scheduled routes when you know you don't have the airplane to accommodate these routes and they continue to be the laughing stock of all the airlines? Silver was bad, and Bahamas Air was worse than Silver. You would have thought once Silver go into business, they would have taken one of those jets off the Haitian route and run that jet to accommodate the voyage of all the people that were coming for the last 2 months because Silver crashed. But not them. They ain't got that kind of sense. Bunch of idiots and asses running Bahamas Air. And until you move those idiots and asses from managing position, Bahamas Air will continue to be a disgrace to the people of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. People in Palm Beach looking around like everybody leaving. But these dumb samba conch that run Bahamas Air can't get me out of Palm Beach. Why? Because we got idiots and asses at the top of Bahamas Air walking around with their finger up their nose. Can't figure the sky from the sun. I just get upset that we are the laughing stock of decent people. We ain't got no decent people running nothing. All you gotta do is be of certain political family and you got the job and you graduate with D plus average. And all of them at the top got D- average. They can't figure out how to put on their clothes properly, but they won't run an airline because of the political persuasion. Ringing off this morning because Bahamas here ought to do better. They're representing a country. But again, we can't figure out how to put a flag at the Marshall Harbour International Airport 10 months. Can't figure out how to open a sliding door at the Marshall Harbour International Airport 11 months. Whereas tourism and all these other agencies that's supposed to ensure that it's run. All they particular in where you park. Idiots in uniform because they got their job from the MP. That's why they're a bunch of idiots, Kai Kiss.